Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been.
Hey guys, welcome back to How to in Style. It's Lissette here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how to tell if a guy is into you. So this video is going to be more of a girly talk, so we're just gonna hop right into it. I have 5 different signs to tell if a guy is really, truly, honestly into you, so let's just hop right into them. First sign that a guy is really into you is if he makes eye contact while talking about something serious. I mean, if you ask him, what are we, or you guys are just having a really serious conversation, whenever he's speaking, make sure he's making eye contact with you. Make sure that he's actually connecting with you. He's actually trying to let you know that he's communicating with you. Now, this can't be confused with if a guy's looking off, because like I do it in my videos. If you're looking off to the side to gather your thoughts and then he looks at you, like that's perfectly fine. But if you're like, hey babe, what are you? And he's all,
you know, we're like just kicking it or whatever.
Like, that's BS, okay? So no, you need him to be like, oh, I think that, you know, right now we're just dating and we're exclusive, but I believe in the future. Like if he's making that eye contact with you, you're good to go. The second tip that I have for you guys is more of an equation, and I'll write it right here on the screen. Actions plus words equals satisfaction or dissatisfaction. Let me break it down for you. Let's say if his actions aren't the best, but his words are super positive, super into you, wrong guy. If he's always like, babe, you're the one for me, and blah, 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 but he only hits you up at 3 a.m. to Netflix and chill. He never has time to spend with you in public. He is always on his phone whenever y'all are together. Like, that is no. The words may sound super positive, but what his actions are proving is that he doesn't care about you. The second way this equation can go is if the words are super, not super, but let's say the words are something you don't really want to hear, but his actions are positive. This could be if you're like, hey babe, what are we? And he goes, well, you know, right now we are not boyfriend and girlfriend, but I would like to be exclusive. You know, obviously that's not really something that you want to hear, so to you that might sound negative. But if you're the only girl that he talks to, if you guys hang out during the day, if you guys can hang out and not have to have sex, if you guys are on a level of girlfriend and boyfriend, but maybe the title isn't there, that's perfectly fine, you know? And then of course, the situation or the equation that we would best want is actions are positive and so are the words. So if you guys are exclusive boyfriend and girlfriend, that's obviously something you want to hear, and he's actually acting that way as well, then you definitely have a keeper there. The third sign is if he's there for you when you really need him. So let's say that you hit your guy friend up and you're like, oh my gosh, my tire I have a flat tire and my battery's running out, so I'll be right back. Let me charge my camera. Like he's just clearly using you at that point and doesn't even want to offer his time to help you. Or let's say that you told him that you were having like a bad day at work. After you get off work, does he communicate with you? Is he trying to see if you're okay? Does he give like some type of small gesture, maybe bringing you like ice cream or a chocolate bar or your favorite snack because he knows that you had a bad day? The fourth tip is, does he remember the small things? Does he remember things that you guys have talked about in the past that maybe you thought that wouldn't really register in his mind? One big thing for me is, personally, I am a vegetarian. So if by like the third date with a guy, if you're still trying to take me to like a steakhouse or something, you clearly aren't really trying to learn things about me. I don't think it's hard to remember if someone doesn't eat meat. And it's not like I'm asking you not to eat meat, I'm just saying I don't. So that's kind of a red flag for me, but there's other examples that could possibly work for you. Another thing that can kind of go in that is if he's accommodating. Maybe you've told him certain things bother you or get on your nerves. If he still does those things to a certain extent, then that can also show you that someone isn't really interested in you. If you tell someone that you don't like when they call you, like this is something real small. Let's say like you tell someone you don't like when they call you bae. like the word just really ignores you, something annoys you, something like that, and he still continues to call you bae, then clearly he's not listening to you and he doesn't care about your wants or needs. Obviously it can be something like bigger or smaller than that, but that's just an example. And final tip is, does he find ways to spend quality time with you? I don't really think that a relationship can be built off of just Netflix and chilling, if you know what I mean. But does he offer for you to like ride along with him when he has to go for errands? Or does he do that with you? Or does he offer to go to the mall with you even though he hates going to the mall? Or does he offer to go with you to do your laundry? Just small things like that where it's not always revolving around some type of sexual tension. I think that that's a really big pointer. A lot of people, a lot of relationships, especially at a younger age, around the age group we are, it can evolve around it can revolve around sexual tension, and that can be something that kind of blurs your mind, kind of blurs your voice of reason. So try to see if he actually wants to hang out with you without doing those certain types of things. So those are all 5 tips that I have for you guys today. Signs to tell if a guy likes you. If you guys have any more tips of your own, go ahead and leave that in the comment section down below, so that way we can all kind of share what's going on in our minds. Also, if you've stayed this long and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a big old thumbs up, so that way this channel can definitely grow. I will see you guys on the next I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed when we have stayed. Lucky to be